Hi guys, welcome to my first video. Today we're going to be looking over a Znpcs tutorial. So, pretend this is your server spawn, so people are going to load in here. Okay, so if you're going to load in here, you're going to want them to walk over here, and then you're going to obviously want your NPCs. That's fine. So first off, you're probably going to want to make sure you've got 3 essential plugins. First off, servers. All of the plugins will be linked down below. So you've got Essentials X, you need Placeholder API, and you want to have Znpcs, of course. Now, give me a second, I just need to, I forgot something really bad. Do you see how I can do plugins? Tells me all the plugins I've got. This is a really good command, because if one plugin isn't working, it will light up red. But also, you probably want to disable this command, because if someone finds out your plugins, they can just easily remake your server. Obviously, not all the building and stuff, but they can easily remake your server. Anyway, so the first thing is that NPCs help. It doesn't like to show it anymore. It's really weird, but yeah, so that's basically what I'm going over, because normally you can do that. It's not going to let you know. So first you want to do /znpcs create, and then after you said create, you're going to want to enter the ID number. It doesn't matter whatever it is, but each Znpc's got different ID, so I'm just going to use one. And then you're going to want what type, so if you want a fox, if you want a player, anything really. So I'm going to have a fox, and it's going to be and then the name of the fox is going to be tutorial. Done. Now obviously it's got tutorial floating, but there is a problem. The fox is just face down where I was. So if you want to do /znpcs, and this is where it's crucial to remember that you're gonna have to remember the ID number. So toggle the one to look, and now it's always looking at you. And also a good thing is glow, but this feature sadly is in development, and it won't want to glow at all. I don't know why. It's patched, so please do not do that command. See, I'm always entering that ID number 1, because that, you gotta remember the ID number. Okay, so there's tutorial. Obviously, if you wanted a player, you could do. You always got to change this ID number. If I try to do that, it's already got the ID. So remember what the IDs are, and I want it to be maybe a player, and then I want this to warp me to survival. So warp. And also, a dash means space. So if you want a space, not an unscroll, you can do that. So you want to toggle number 2 to look. And if you obviously don't want the Steve skin, I mean, you like the Steve skin, but we can just do /znpc skin number 2 was that, and then want it to be. This is a pretty good skin. Look on skin decks or something, that'll tell you all the different skins. Just use people's names then. So, and then you might want a panda, and this could open the shop for some people. If you had economy GUI. Znpcs skin. What skin should it be? Just do my one. Okay, and then last one. What should it be? Just for, oh no, this can be a panda. And this could be your daily rewards. Obviously, it does show capital letters, so if you wanted it to stand out, like, there you go. And now we've got all the Znpcs looking at us. So obviously the gold doesn't really work, but you know, so when people load in, obviously if you have essentials you can do /set spawn. It's so much easier. Let me just change this real quick. So also you probably want to protect your spawn, so if you do have world guard, which at the start I recommended, do /pos1 and then go over to the other corner of your island, because at the moment people can just break these gold blocks. /region create. Forgot to do it. Sorry, region create spawn, and that will be the name of your region. So /rg flag spawn PvP then and okay, so those are the 4 main things you're probably gonna want to have. Yeah, that's another one, mob spawning. So obviously you're not gonna want any zombies. You're not gonna want any zombies to You're not gonna want any zombies to spawn in on your spawn. And you've turned PvP off. You've turned zombies off. So now your spawn's pretty much a spawn now. So I've just got to customize the Znpcs. So we've got world edit to make the floor, Znpcs to make the NPCs. That's the spawn point, and a region so no one can break, place, or hit, damage anyone. Also mob spawning. So now for the tutorial. So maybe for tutorial you wanted to display a command. So if you've got an economy mod, you can do /shop. I don't have it installed right now, and I bring up this GUI, and then you can buy stuff. Or skyblock, you can do /island panel. I don't have it. Brings up a panel. So maybe you want to do that. That is called an action. I want to get into the more trickier stuff now. So you want to do /znpcs. Remember your number. We want to add action. For number 1, add. They want to add an action. So there's 3 main actions you can do. So you can either do CMD, server, or let me think. What was it? CMD, server, or those like the main ones anyway. The other one only applies to bungee calls, so you're probably not going to want to use the other one. If someone could put the other one down in the comments, that'd be really helpful. So CMD is basically so when the player clicks this, it will display a command just for the player. So you want to do /CMD and then help. I've done this wrong. Action. Add to number 1. cmd help. There we go. Help. So you want to do set NPCs action, add an action. You can also do delete an action, but in this case we're going to add an action for number 1 cmd help. So if I had a shop, if you did /cmd shop, obviously I didn't have this plugin installed, so it'd probably just say invalid command. Hang on. Yeah, it's not going to display it at all because I don't have shop. Look, there we go. Wait, no, that's not it. So I don't have a shop, so it's not going to display it. Preferred shop, it would open the GUI for shop. If you want, there's shop, but we don't obviously have it. So if you want to warp survival, this is where, what's it called? Placeholder API really comes into place. So you're gonna gonna add an action. So number 2, you want to do it a server action, because the player will not have access to this command, and you're gonna probably want it to warp to spawn. Wait. In this case, we're gonna do survival. We're gonna warp to survival, and who we're gonna warp. So you want to do %player underscore name %. So it's gonna warp the player to survival, and then that's the player who's gonna warp, and player name means whoever's clicked on it. Obviously, it's not gonna do anything for me, because it's not gonna do anything for me because I don't have a warp. I haven't got essentials in. So yeah, that's basically the overview. Obviously, CMD is the actions for the player. So maybe you need to do /CMD rewards or anything. CMD like daily rewards, not duplicate for someone. Shop, that's basically anything else. And I'll link a Discord for support with any plugins if you don't know how to use them. And yeah, that's it. Like and subscribe. It took really long to edit. I mean really long. I'm really bad at editing, and I've made it alright. So it took really long. So please like and subscribe and enjoy.